Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Guys, you know today's topic is Ravens have lost and the season is over. Look, I want to make sure that I say this quite clearly because I think a lot of times some of this stuff gets lost in translation. The Ravens got beat. Yes, they did. I know that all of this is going to be laid at the feet of Lamar. I've come to the conclusion that a lot of Raven fans, I've been already knowing this, but it's solidified now, do not like our quarterback. And the reason why I'm bringing that up right now is because I've seen some of the most ridiculous things come out of Raven fans' mouth after yesterday's game. Like, they're even saying that was a bad pass to Mark Andrews. Oh, the slander is going to be heavy this time coming around. This is what they wanted. The media couldn't wait for it. But let me tell y'all why yesterday's game really bothered me, why it irked me. It's because the team itself was not ready to play. They were not ready to play. I blame Lamar on the interception. I don't care what anybody says. That's on him. The fumble? No. I'm not blaming that on him. I refuse. The offensive line, coach has multiple, was getting beat all game long. Mr. 77, Filet was getting filleted as usual. The defense, hit and miss. They targeted Brandon Stevens early. You know what gets me frustrated, and this is why I lay a lot of it too at Harbaugh. A lot of people's like, you can't blame Harbaugh for this. No, yes you can. Because it goes back to the team not being prepared and not putting the best product out there to be successful. Guys, Raven fans right now are pissed. I'm pissed. You're pissed. The players are pissed. But when, as a coach, you got to be impartial. It's your job to put the best team out there. You knew Filet's been getting filleted all season, and you still put him out there. Still put him out there. Still allowed him to see it. You watch Brandon Stevens, and everybody says he's getting cooked, but you started him. Okay, cool. Do you ever notice? I want to make sure I say this, that the teammates of Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Patrick Mahomes, they're not making the mistakes that our guys do. How many times outside of the Super Bowl that Patrick Mahomes lost, when do you see 5, 6 drops, wide open drops from these teams and their players? Please enlighten me. Name a game where you see errant snaps. Happened the last time we played Buffalo. Remember when I was telling y'all that I wanted to buy? And I said I wanted, why? We know we want to come from the bottom because we all want that. You know why? You can play in Baltimore. You don't got to play in Buffalo. Our team in that stadium in snow, they forgot how to play. Their hands don't work. Guys fumble the ball. Listen. This game is like a mixture of bad games for the Ravens. Because I told, most of it's crazy. Because even the scoring, the one thing I got is I thought we would win. But even how we scored, like we were in the range of what I predicted. I predicted Lamar get 2 passing touchdowns. I predicted the Justice Hill usage. I told you guys, what's it called? That Derrick Henry was only going to get around 80 to 100 yards. Remember I said that? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, there's no way this team did almost exactly what I thought, and somehow we actually could have had more, but we didn't, simply because of turnovers. I even talked to you guys and factored in the drops. You remember I said there's going to be drops. Remember I said that? I said, I know them. So I'm factoring in Lamar to have around a 65% completion. He actually had 72%. I was very surprised at that. Mark dropped 4 passes yesterday. Derek dropped 2. It has to get to a point that the Ravens get tired of losing the way that they are losing and say, look, if you can't do the job, we got to move on and move forward with somebody else. I don't understand why that's hard for some of these guys. Like, you're acting like Mark Andrews has never made money before. Mark Andrews has been very handsomely paid. He has broken records being here. Great. He has had an amazing career. But when the playoffs start, you can't show me a worse number 1 target than Mark Andrews. We're not talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. He plays terrible every playoffs. He drops the ball in every playoffs. I believe he hasn't even scored a touchdown in any time in the playoffs. We need guys that could do the job. I'm so sick and tired of everyone telling me Lamar Jackson has to be perfect for us to win. That's been this year in a nutshell. I'm hearing people saying, all right, well, if Lamar didn't have that 1 turnover that actually counted for it, we would have won the game. I'm like, so you're saying he had to play flawless for us to win? That's his job. And I'm like, Tom Brady won a game throwing 3 consecutive. That means one after the other interceptions in a game. His team won the game. Matthew Stafford won the Super Bowl and threw 2 interceptions in that game. Tom Brady had a playoff game where I believe he threw another one where he threw two interceptions. He won the game. Aaron Rodgers, and they won the game. Like, I get to the point to where it's like, y'all want Lamar to be perfect and the most dynamic player on the team. We got back into range. This is exactly why I didn't want to go for that 2-point conversion. Y'all were on the live with me. The Lee Evans, this hurts more than the Lee Evans drop. This hurts way more than the Lee Evans drop. This one stings because we knew we had everything to go forward. And the crazy thing is, for everyone else that didn't understand that, Bateman was on the bench. He was injured. Zay Flowers injured. For anybody that's arguing with me now moving forward saying how I feel about Likely, yeah, he's your number 1 receiving threat. Now y'all get what I'm trying to say? I don't lie. Like, I can't, even if it's against me. Moving forward, Isaiah Likely is the number 1 tight end, and he should be featured. He should have the most targets. He should have the most yards. Let everyone else feed off of him and let it trickle down. He don't drop those passes. He don't. And he makes the first person miss. This was by far the worst game in Mark Andrews' career, and he made sure to have it now. sad, sickening. And like I said, John Harbaugh, how are you, like, you continuously put out poor players that are allowed to affect the game moving forward. Brandon Stevens, Falele, like, what are you doing? Oh, bro, but it's over. We're in for another long, off season. Don't worry, I got a lot more to say. Tomorrow, I was supposed to go live today, guys. I'm definitely going live tomorrow morning. We're going to be live in the morning, probably about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I will be live. We're really going to talk this stuff through because this one's going to take about a couple weeks to get over. I mean, I'm hurt, distraught, heartbroken because I can't believe it. Like, oh yeah, and why would they play Ajabo now? Like, you get where I'm coming from? Like, Ajabo's been trash all year, and he's been on the bench, rightfully so. And then you pick the game, the most important game of the season, to play him. Those three guys, like I said, man, and Harbaugh is like, oh, no, it's okay. It's not destiny or whatever else it is like that. No. You put the best guys out there. You put guys out there that can make the catches. This is why I want sure-handed guys. Why? Because at the end of the day, what is it to make a play and get open if you can't catch the ball? It's for naught. And all these other guys have sure-handed guys. Regardless of what's going on, they catch the ball. They might have one drop the entire game. Lamar we had legit 6 drops yesterday. That's crazy. But what do you guys think? Are you still heartbroken? Just heartbreak? Are you got frustrated? Let me know what you guys are frustrated about. And let me know what you think about what I said about John Harbaugh still being culpable in this. Playing the bad guys, those poor players that ended up costing us points and other things like that. The whole first quarter, they went at Brandon Stevens. Like the first 4 passes. And they were running over Falele. Nasty work. But as always, this episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. I know we get down, we have fun, and we laugh, but everything we talk about, we're going to do what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you've not done so, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes. 3 tiers of content goodness, one of your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash will located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. And also, before we close out, I want to give a big shout out and thank you because we did have a big donation. Man. Two donations. Leonard Foster Jr., right, with a $50 donation. Nice! Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciated. Love you, man. It goes without saying. And a $2.50 donation from Eric Plummer saying, let's keep this train rolling. Hey, Mr. Plumber, always donating, legit, all the time, $2.50. Thank you so much, man. It's a blessing. I know you guys work hard for this money, and you guys are supporting this channel. I love you guys. Eventually, I'm hoping to make this full time, so that you'll have videos morning, noon, and night. I'm telling y'all, that's coming. Full-time Wunderkind Show. Y'all think it's joking? It's coming soon. Y'all watch. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.
We lost again.